a list even from the ministry? Can we have list from the county government that kwamba hawa ni vijana ambao kwamba wamekuwa wakipata hizi tenda. Hizi tenda 30% za vijana ndizo hizi. Na hawa ndo vijana tumewapatia. Can we have that list from our governors? Because when we say that we have bad governance, let's not just focus a lot on national government. We have devolution. What did the devolution come to do? I mean, devolution came to bring solutions on governance, to trickle down to the village. But is that done? Let's not focus our eyes so much on national government. Let's also focus on the county government, because if it is Ruto who has failed today, amekuwa failed na nani? Na CS, na PS, na governor, na senator, MCA mwenye ulichagua, amekufail. Amemfail huo rais ambao kwamba sahi right now probably he cannot be able to deliver. Yeah, so let's not even focus so much on national government, but also to the county. Let's knock those doors and let us know. Is it 30% is a tender? Ambao ni za vijana, the women, people living with disability. Can we see those people living with disability? Kwamba mmepati at least other 4 ama 3. Can we see them? Because we have this tender every day, but they're given to the people who have big bellies and you know all that. But young people, where are we? We have the companies, we have them. Yeah.
So the young people are calling for accountability.
Accountability, and of course, it goes down to what we deserve and our rights as young people. Yes.
That is very, very solid. That's a solid point, because I don't think I've heard anyone talk about an issue like that. All right. So you've talked about watu vile waliuliwa, and in your opinion, how should the government have handled that? Because even when the president addressed that, you know, hakukuwa na some form of empathy. Like, what should they have done to make sure and to comfort, you know, Gen Zs wenyewe and the families and the entire Gen Z community and millennials as well, just to reassure them and kuwafanya wa feel we are sorry and this should have been done better?
If I think there's no enough sorry for someone who has died, you know, fighting for their rights, or even when they are sick. We do not have enough sorry for that. No amount of apologies can equate to someone who is dead. Because one, you're not Jesus, you cannot resurrect them. Yeah. Secondly, there's no enough amount that you can be able to give so that you can resonate with that family. And that's why I started by saying, may their soul rest in peace, and may you be comforted, and you know, my condolences right here. But I think for the government, I think they would have addressed this issue in a better way. Probably to give a state barrier. Probably, maybe we see the government getting down to those homes and them personally, leading the barrier, in a way that shows the amount of small sorry. I mean, that would maybe make some sense and maybe make the family, feel a bit better. Yeah, because they were fighting for their rights. They were fighting, and it's so sad. It is so sad. Yeah.
Because I also saw Boniface Mwangi talk about, the churches also hawataki mass zao, like mass, vigils to be done for the young people who passed away. Do you think the church also failed the young people?
I haven't heard of such. Neither have I heard Boniface Mwangi talking about it. But I think it is the mandate, or it is part and parcel of the church to hold the vigil. It is because at the end of the day, kama mimi nilikuwa naenda church fulani, I mean hiyo church ndio inafaa kunizika, so it's their role to do that, and they should not deny it or just keep off from that. Yeah, it is their duty. It is their duty to do that. Yeah.
During the protest, do you think the church failed the young people as well during that time? Hata si sahi peke yake.
I wouldn't really want to get into church because one, I'm born again, and two, the church is a central and also a refuge to everybody who is wounded, who is hurt, who is want to some help. The church should serve as such, and if it is not serving as a savior in such a circumstance, then I feel like it has failed. Yes. Yeah.
We've talked about Zakayo Shuka. So in the event that, that happens, do the young people have someone solid that can actually lead them?
I do not want to... I do not know yet, Eve, but I think... I'm not sure if it could happen. Maybe when the term is done. I'm not sure. Maybe when the term is done. Because one, he might not be able to resign. You cannot be able to resign. When you're commander-in-chief, it's impossible. That is impossible. But I think when the term is done, definitely. When the right time comes, we as Kenyans shall make our decisions. Yes, when the right time comes.
Yeah. We've seen so many people standing up wakisema, I'm representing Gen Z, or there should be a party for the young people, nini. What's your take on that? Like, what direction should the young people follow? If they need a leader, if they decide to pick out, our leader is Waridi, what direction should they follow? Ndio pia avoid mistakes zenye predecessors wao wamekuwa wakifanya.
Ni ngumu because right now we are talking in a mass of socials, okay, especially on X. This is where we have it all, yeah. And definitely from Twitter, you might not be able to pick ya kwamba this is gonna be our leader, this cannot be our leader. Huyu ndio leader wa Gen Z. It might not be so. I think if young people have it all. One, they are innovative, they are creative. So definitely through the same platform, probably tutafanya voting, maybe online, like what we did in my organization. Probably you're going to do some voting, and we get the right leader, which as young people would find suitable to lead. Yes.
This movement that started, wameweza kuachieve, young people have achieved what they wanted, right? Yes. And what they're calling for is not even, because I've had several people talking about it, it's not the taxes that we are worried about. It's the accountability. Let's not have leaders flashing money yet you're not doing something on the ground. So in the event that leaders are still not accountable, should they go back to the streets and continue protesting?
I think the president has already heard what the Kenyans want and what the young people want. So what I believe is him and his cabinet or his advisor will be in a better position. And actually yesterday, Honorable Ndwale said, if at all, hata kama ni mimi, I'm not working enough or I'm not able to deliver according to what you've given me as Mr. President, just sack me, just let me go, including my fellow. So I feel like the president right now, if he feel like there's a leader, PS that he's not serving him right or delivering, helping him to deliver, given the Kiki government, then let them be sacked. We are not going... It's so tiresome to get to the protests and demonstration. What we need is accountability, kazi zikuje, good governance. That is all we need. Actually, tunachoka kupita kwenda kwa street. We are tired, and we do not want even people to any more young people to die because of the said protests. Yeah, but as for today, we had a very calm and peaceful demonstration, which is what we wanted and what we need. So kama raisi unaona watu wako hawakusaidii, not just PS and CS, hata governor, tuambie, we're going to vote him out. Yes, very fast.
Yeah. Very, very fast. Yeah. So during the protest, and this whole thing was, voting yes and no. So wale MPs when you vote yes, I don't know, it's like some people have started changing tune, Initially kulikuwa na kiburi fulani, but sahi things are coming down. Are they changing because of the pressure? Ama they are changing because their leader has decided to reject the bill? Why are they changing tune? In your opinion?
In my own opinion, I feel like the pressure has increased and everybody can feel it. Okay? From the top to the bottom, including MCA. Anajua sahi nisipofanya kazi, the young people are coming for me. So already enough for any leader to know that he needs to work. And that's why we saw yesterday at the Senate, even yesterday at the Senate, they are out and loud fighting now for the people that they were elected to serve, and not just themselves. Wamekata ma increment. Unajua, hiyo ni haijaifanyika Kenya nzima in our history. It has never happened, but it is happening because people are now educated. People know what they need and what they deserve. People are already alert and standing and waiting to get what they deserve. So they are the door ready. Tumekuwa tumekati mahali tu hivi chini, tunawasubiri, tunawacheki tu. But sasa hii tumesimama, tumenok na tuko hapa kwa gate na hatutoki. Tuko hapa kwa door. Hatutoki, hatuondoki. We're waiting for what we deserve. So that is exactly what it is. And the only solution, it is the president to look at his people, at the cabinet, the people who help him to serve, the advisors, everybody, awacheki hivi, aseme, wewe unanisaidia kazi, wewe unanisaidia, are you helping me to deliver or not? If you're not, just work on, because I believe Kenya, we have enough people